work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
Alright, let's go ahead and start this thing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned in to and Tatum Coyotes YouTube channel for tonight's girls varsity volleyball game. And they played junior high and JV prior to this game, which is the reason our start time is set for 6:30, and that always depends on the length of the games beforehand. But we are ready. For making the broadcast possible, and I hope that you enjoy it wherever you are. And I've got a great sitting just down one row below my camera shot here, so I hope you guys enjoy the play-by-play as we get into high-tech digital television at One Radio Square and then the family of stations. And man, I'll tell you what, I'm getting into calling some volleyball this show. You know, I've called thousands of games over. Opportunity until the other night when the Lady Coyotes went to Eunice for the season opener to call a volleyball other sports on normal situations. You know, the seasons don't run together like they are going to this time around. So I get a chance to attend that volleyball game. So I'm going to tell you, it was fun. It was a blast. It's fun to watch. It's intense, and both teams played well. To the Eunice Lady Cardinal, and it went fifth game. I also learned that it only goes 15. You go to 25 in the pressure games, but that's a lot of pressure. And the Tatum Lady Coyotes put that behind them and get up here tonight and get the home court and win against the visiting Falcons, who also lost. The teams are 0-1, looking to get a win tonight. And we've got 3 minutes 50 seconds here. Pre-game clock. So we've just been 7 seconds, and the Coyotes do live on the Tatum Sports YouTube channel and hops on there. Look at that. So tell your friends, take advantage of the services courtesy of 5 sponsors that make this whole thing possible. They're great community-minded local business about the community and care about sports and there you go. In fact, let's go ahead and see if we can hear from some of our friends. PJ's Plumbing, now Pharmacy, the Tatum Clinic, and Tatum Schools for backing us on this thing. And through the help, we can make it free. You know, our schools have made agreements with the video service that's tied into the NAA, and they have to pay for it. And then they pass on some of that and try to recoup some of the costs and charge people to subscribe to the games. So we're at that point yet. We like the idea. Do that because of our sponsors who get behind us on this thing. And so we'll be streaming games, and then you get into what we call maybe a little bit of regular range of love, but it's kind of neat. You know, I did television for many, many, many years of my life, and then I saw myself like, good Lord.
Slover.
Slover? You coach too, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Still am the girls
You're the
basketball.
How are you going to do this year, Tatum girls basketball?
I think it's going to be a little bit better.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I've enjoyed watching your games over here. And thanks for helping me out get set up tonight. Appreciate it. Now I've got the rockers in hand, everybody. Your little Guns N' Roses back there reminds me of my home away from home, Cool 95.7. But I can on all stations, man. Kicks 103, Afternoon Drive, one of my favorites, and KZLR Middays. It's a blast. For a guy who's been around the block a time or two, I'm pretty good on current music these days. As I'm now in my 5th year at One Radio Square in the Walmart Broadcasting, I want to thank our regional manager, Aaron Forrester, for that. Also, our corporate staff out in Arkansas, my boss, TJ Miracle, and my colleague, Don Morgan, new to the KZOR staff and our other stations too, Monica and Dawn, the new morning thing on KZOR. Monica Roto, she's a very cool, very nice, positive, upbeat young lady, and fun to work with. In fact, so positive, the first day she was in the office, I felt good. We're going, oh man, is it Friday yet? But welcome aboard, everybody. I'm going to hit these spots, and we'll hear from our sponsor. We're getting ready and set for Tatum Varsity Girls High School basketball as they take on Loving. Stay tuned, everybody.
Hey Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes! Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
All right, we are getting set to go, everybody. You can see it on your screen, and there's a lot of red out there on the court tonight. And the same thing happens when you go to Eunice. They're red, black, and white. And Love coming down also red, black, white. And so we hope you enjoyed this broadcast. I'm sure it's going to be an exciting matchup, but I'm kind of predicting that the Tatum Lady Coyotes are going to come out and try to put them to bed, because they lost a tough one in 5 against Eunice the other night. We are underway, and the serve is returned, and that's going to go wide out of bounds, and that's going to be a point for the homestanding Tatum Lady Coyotes. And I would say they're dressed in red and black, but so's Loving. Tatum is on the left side of the screen, I'll tell you that. Loving is returning right now. There's a set, and there's a drive, and that looks to be good. That was a whale of a shot from number 11 for the Loving Lady Falcons. Diana Cueto. She drills that one, and it looked like everybody, I think, thought it was going to go long, but it had no fingers on it. She bent it into that corner, and we are tied 1 apiece. Substitution already for Tatum. Coach Kelly West at the helm. And head coach for Loving, Apolonio Cordova. That one gets to the floor, and that's the point for the Lady Coyotes. Good work up front. So Tatum's up 2-1 here in their first homestand of the year. 0-1 coming in. Every win is important. Every loss, too, you learn from it. But with abbreviated schedules for high school sports due to the pandemic, every game is important. That's a great serve. Should go something up. It didn't go deep and got him right in between the front and back line for the A's. And that's nice work there. But number 5 for Tatum, Cordy Weir. And Weir to serve. Right back that same spot, but the Falcons aren't fooled this time. They get a nice set, except if you set it into the net, nobody gets a chance to kill it. Speaking of killing it, that is a power kill right there from number 14 for the Lady Coyotes tonight. And she's a great player up front, Cheyenne Coombs. And here's the serve from Tatum, right back to that same spot. And Loving is unable to handle it. They get a couple of sets, and, that's a tough one-handed shot from that far back. But that's where they set the ball, so that's what you got to do. And Tatum now pulling away a little bit, 5-1 as the Lady Falcons, and we are in game 1, by the way. Lady Falcons a little bit flustered by the serve. They get it back this time, and Tatum shot by Loving. However, they can't cash in, but that's a whale of a dig from number 31 for the Lady Falcons on the spot. Maddie Cooksey, I remember her from girls basketball. Kyle again with the serve. Cooksey diving for it. And double hit they're calling. Referee called a double hit. And Tatum now pulling away. It was 1-1 and 2-1. And now you look up and it's 7-1. And that's going to bring up to a timeout. Loving Lady Falcons need to regroup. And, first of all, they're going to chat. And the other thing is they'll take some of the momentum they're thinking maybe away from Tatum, who's hot right now. And they were in rhythm, so you take the timeout and maybe try to disrupt the momentum of the Lady Coyotes. About 30 seconds left in this timeout. 7-1. Lady Coyotes on top in game one tonight. And rally scoring, when you score both ways, whether you are serving or not, really picks up the pace of some of these games. But what that'll do, too, if one team gets hot, you can really pull away. And you can also catch up, rather than just getting the serve back. If Loving's able to get it past Tatum, they would be able to get a point and then serve. Deep to Cooksey once again. They set it to the middle, and Cooksey will drive it over. And Tatum does a nice job rallying to get that one back. Good work by the Lady Coyotes. Good rally going on here. Cooksey goes deep, and Tatum is there. There's a good set for Combs, and she drills it. No, that's number 11 on the spot. And that will be Kylie West. Tatum gets the point. Good effort and good teamwork by the Lady Coyotes here. And they now lead at 8-1 in game one. And we went 3 out of 5 the other night in units, so I'm thinking 3 out of 5 what we're doing here tonight. And that one's just a little bit low. Sometimes a line drive third is a good weapon, but that line drive did not get over the net, of course. So that's going to give a point to Loving. You give them the serve. It's an 8-2 game. Tatum ahead. That's a good serve by the Lady Falcons. That's number 5 on that serve. And it was sliding one straight to the floor. And that's Faith McDonald. It's an 8-3 game. McDonald again serves to the back line. Now comes in, set. There's another set that goes across the net. Drilled by Coombs. Loving with a nice recovery. And a little tap gets it over the net. They set up Coombs again. She goes deep with it. Good rally here. And a good looking set right there. And that's going to go Tatum's way. That was a nice effort to block it, but it went off the hands of Maddie Cooksey, and that's a point Tatum's way. And that was a good spike by the Lady Coyotes. That third is deep and able to dig it out, number 11. Diana Cueto comes back to Tatum's side of things. That's a good looking set. And a great drop shot there for Alan Sloper, who had a good performance the other night. Made a nice shot right there and disguised it well. You go up, look like you're going to hammer it, and then you just put it into the open court, and that's what she did. 10-3 ball, Tatum leading in game one. You are listening and watching Tatum Kyle Varsity Girls Basketball, OpAmerica.com, and the Tatum Sports Channel on YouTube. Drill. That was a whale of a shot from Tatum, and really, number 5 back there went right at her, and that's Faith McDonald. She did her best to try and get a response to that. I think it was too fast. Off the shoulder, point for Tatum. Good serve to the sideline. It goes to Cooksey. High return. Nice set, and it will be a slam. That's a nice move and a great kill. And that is Slover. She's a good athlete, you can just tell. Timing perfect. She can get off the floor. Has the hop. 11-3, Lady Coyotes. That one will go deep to the baseline. Good set. Cooksey tries to put it deep. Tatum able to get it back. Loving, rallying, but that's going to be a difficult shot. And a great shot just to get it back over the net from the Lady Falcons. And so they rally to get the point on the double hit from Tatum. You could see the referee there right in the middle. When she puts up 2, she's calling a double hit. 12-4 now is the score. And serving it for the Loving Lady Falcons is number 14. I don't have a 14 on my roster, but I do have good, valid rosters tonight, and thanks to the Tatum schools for giving me them. And that's a double hit on Loving, so we'll go Tatum's way. 13-4. 9-point advantage for the homestanding Lady Coyotes. And of course, if you're watching this thing, if you just tuned into the stream, you're going, man, which team is which? Tatum is on the left side of the screen serving. Loving there returning. They get it in the middle. Cooksey sets it up, and that's a good shot. Deep. Tatum is there, but she get into the net. Yeah, 14-4. And the serve is good. Right in the middle to Cooksey, and they set it up. And the set was a little wide, but the kill turned into more of just a return shot. And Tatum's able to deal with it, and Slover puts away another one. Ashlyn Slover, the senior, 5'6", playing well again tonight, and that makes it 15-4. Lady Coyotes. Pretty nice night here in Tatum as well. Strong winds we had today. Finally started to wrap up a little bit when I got here for the game. They set Cooksey in the middle. She goes deep. Kyle got it. Slover again, and this time she goes for the change up just to tap it over, but the Falcons read it. However, can't get it back over the net, so that's going to be a 16-4 score, folks. And Loving is solid. They're putting forth a good effort, but Tatum is able to use some finesse and disguise their shots, and that's what is getting to the Falcons right now. And over the years, as I've covered Loving, because I've done a lot of Eunice games, they play hard, they fight, they scrap, but they just always seem to be a bit outmatched. But they never quit, whether it's baseball or softball, basketball, football. The Falcons play hard, wire to wire. But they always seem to be in a tough spot. And that's why sports is like life, folks. Things don't always go your way. And the thing is, do you throw in the towel or do you keep fighting? And every time I've done a Loving game, whether they got routed or whether it was a 2-point ball game, they play hard from beginning to end. And of course, it goes without saying, Tatum Coyotes do that too. And we're in the middle of a timeout here on the floor. 17-4, Lady Coyotes up big here in game 1. I want to thank our sponsors bringing you the broadcast tonight, and they are EJ's Plumbing LLC. EJ's Pumping, I should say. All the pumping needs, they can take care of them. But EJ's Pumping. Now Pharmacy as well. That point goes Tatum's way. It's 18-4 now. Now Pharmacy in Lovington. Go see those folks. They know what they're doing. They're experts, and they have been in business for many, many, many years. Good serve. Falcons set it up high. Come in, push it across. Tatum there, easily getting it back. And they set it up again. That's a good dig by the Falcons. That could have easily been a kill. Another good set. Slover this time. Just happened. That's not her. But a good play anyway. Just get that one over the net. Tatum Clinic and Tatum Schools, along with Now Pharmacy and EJ's Plumbing LLC. When you're out doing business, do it with those folks. They're community-minded people, care about the community, and help us bring you these games as a public service. Tatum on the serve, up 19-4 in game 1. Loving. As it go into the net, they get it back up. Cooksey wants a drop shot. And they're going to set this one up for Cheyenne Boones. Back into the middle, across the net this time. Cooksey's got it again. And Cooksey with a good drop shot. But she may have gotten into the net. It seems like it's moving. but they have not posted a point on the Loving side, so 19-4. It did go Tatum's way. There's a serve from Lady Coyotes in the middle to Cooksey. They'll set it back for her. Cooksey with the two-hander, and it catches the net and then falls short, so Tatum unable to get it. But a good effort by Slover to make the dive there. She gave it every attempt that you could ask her to do. Just came up a little short. 19-5 now in game one. You're tuned in to Tatum Varsity Girls High School Volleyball 2021, I'm proud to say, and that's a 20-5 score now. And you're catching it on HobbsAmerica.com. And also you can catch it, by the way, and thank you for doing that, on the Tatum Sports YouTube channel. 5 points away from taking game one. Lady Coyotes. Cross court, they go with it. Now get it over the net. Loving gets in the middle of Cooksey. She's got to do that underhanded, backward facing the net thing to get it over. There's a two-hander from Cooksey, and that's a good shot deep. Tatum rallies, but that's going to sail out of bounds. Good hustle out there by the Lady Coyotes. And in particular, Kylie West on that play. Had to run from the baseline to get there, and it gave it a valiant effort, but it sailed wide. So that's going to make it a 20-6 score now here in game one. Foul to serve, it's Cooksey. Deep it'll go to Coombs. Over to the left side of things. That's a high return into the middle. The dig from Tatum, now set. And able to block it back, Loving that time. And that's a nice drop shot. That's the one-hander with the right hand. For another winner from Ashland Slover. And you can tell that she's got senior experience, knows where to be, and knows what shot to make, whether it's the hard kill or just the little drop shot. And Slover to serve. Line drive serve. She has a very good serve. Cooksey on the return. Digging it out at Cheyenne Coombs. Over to the Coyotes. Falcon side of it. 21-6 the score here in game one. Good shot from the Lady Coyotes, but Loving round. That was a good shot from Denny Weir. Nice dig by Cooksey. Set for Loving in the return. And a good set from Tatum, but it's going to go a little too close to the net. However, the Coyotes are able to pick up that point anyway. And good effort up front there by Tommy. Is it Tommy or Tommy? T-O-M. I'm going with Tommy Weir. 22-6. Lady Coyotes here in game one. That's 3 of 5 tonight. Slover with the change-up on the serve this time. And there's a nice kill and a return from Tatum. What a dig by number 9, folks. And she's got it again. That's a great effort from Ciara Jimenez. Or Jimenez. Good rally here. And a drill catches the tape off the closed fist of Kylie West. 22-7. Tatum comfortably ahead here. Of course, the game not over, but they have a little breathing room with that lead of 15 points. And they're just 3 shy of closing out game one. That's a deep serve. They got to play it. It might have been in. And they push it across the net, Tatum Coyotes. And scrambling, Loving. That's a great shot from out of bounds over there to save that play. And now kind of putting the hand on the shoulder there. After trying to spike that one, Kylie West. Hope she's all right. Maybe just feeling it a little bit. 22-8. Loving with a little rally there. But a nice drop shot. And Tatum impressed me with that the other night against Eunice. They've always got something up their sleeve when it comes to, am I going to kill it? Am I going to lob it? Am I going to just hit a drop shot? And they do a good job of fooling their opponents on what they're going to do with a return, and that gets you out of position. 24-8, Kyle a point away from taking game one. Serving, no, return from Loving. game one. Just like that. That was a nice game, but Tatum, after going up 1-love and then 1-1, 2-1, they took off, built a big lead, and Loving's Lady Falcons could not work their way back into it, but they, as I told you, played and fought hard in game one, all the way to the end, so there you go. 25-8 in game one tonight, and the Tatum Lady Coyotes take it. So the home team 25 and the visitors 8 in the first game of the night. And let's go ahead and let you hear from our fine sponsors, and we thank every one of them for getting behind us on Tatum Sports. And we'll hear from them right now, and we'll have the start of game 2 of this set coming up shortly. You are watching and listening to Tatum Coyotes Sports on YouTube and on HobbsAmerica.com.
Hey Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes!
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Leamington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes. The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious wound you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
We are back to the action. 1-0 now. Love here at the opener of game 2. Lady Coyotes, game 1, 25-8. Alex Goddard, covering little girls volleyball. I just enjoy sports in general. Hey, it doesn't get to get out of the house and watch these young kids with all the energy finally get to play a season. And we're really glad for them. And a good hard kill from Tatum. See what they're going to call. It's going to go Tatum's way, or is it going to go Loving's way? We're tied at 1, by the way. It had to go Tatum's way. Tied at 1. And again, just as in game 1, Tatum Lady Coyotes to the left of your screen and to the right, Loving Lady Falcons. Because both teams are dressed just about identically tonight. Good set from Tatum. Going up for the block for the Lady Falcons, number 23 there, Samantha Kozart. And that point will go to the Lady Falcons. So they're trying to get up tonight here after dropping game 1. And that serve was not going to make it over. And now they have posted another point. Okay, I thought we had missed one somewhere. So it's tied at 2 now. Each team has 2 points. Coyotes and Falcons. Good serve. Not able to handle that one. Number 11 by the Cooksey gets it to the middle, and the set is into the net. That's where you can get into problems, is when the set goes into the net. Like that, trying to get up and spike that or get a drop shot, they would be in the net, and that's a violation. So it's 4-2 now. Lady Coyotes in there serving. There's the set from Loving. Two-handed goes into the Tatum court. Slover gets up for that one. Lady Falcons with the set and the push, and back to Tatum. Into the middle they go. And a double hit they're going to call on the Lady Falcons, number 23 there in the middle. So that puts Tatum up now by 3. Lady Coyotes 5, Lady Falcons 2 here in game 2. If you're just tuning in, thanks for doing that. Tatum took game 1, 25-8. There's a point for the Loving Falcons. A bit more competitive here in this one, closer in the early going. 5-3 score, and the Lady Falcons have the serve. 2-1 in the opening game was as close as the Falcons got. 0-0 and 1-0. Then 2-1, and Tatum took off, built a 7-8 point advantage, and really never looked back. Loving hung in there, but never managed to overcome that early deficit. Serve from Tatum, leading at 6-3. And the Lady Falcons are going, hey, we didn't both hit it. But the referee has the final call on that one, and that's what she said, and that gives Tatum a 7-3 advantage. Serving is Seattle in it. Return from the baseline for Loving, and Matt Cooksey taking out some frustration. And I'm right next to the court here, man. You can really hear those spikes when they smack that ball. I'll tell you what, she drilled that one. But well out of bounds. 8-3 Coyotes. Jimenez with the serve. And that'll go off Cooksey and over the baseline out. 9-3 game. Kelly West, the head coach for the Tatum Lady Coyotes, and on the other side, Apolonio Cordova, head coach for Loving. That's a good shot. It's going to drop in. Number 21, Katie Montoya, able to get that one. So Loving hanging around. It's 9-4. Coyotes on top. And we've all gotten used to wearing masks, but if you hear anything that sounds, unusual, it's because we got to wear masks. If you think it's difficult to call a game wearing a mask, think about playing. Players have to wear them too, to see if everybody here's wearing them. And that's okay. That's what we got to do these days. Bottom line is they are playing, and that's a great thing. And it'll be Cheyenne with the serve. One of Tatum's best players. Obviously, Antala as well. Falcons trying to rally. They got to get that one over the net. There's the set for Tatum. Going up with it is Slover with the drop shot. Loving handles it, and they try to get the return to go deep, but Tatum's there. And it's going to wind up in the net and body hit the floor. Good effort. You like to see the dive, man. 10-5 game. Tatum has them doubled up. Loving to the serve. Good dig by Coombs. That's a good shot by Slover, but they're able to dig it out deep in the baseline. Maddie Cooks. And the spike, and that's a clear winner. I like the celebration Lady Coyotes do in unison there after they get a point. And again, it's Slover, the senior, with a beautiful shot. It's 11-5. And it will be Slover wearing number 8 to serve. And again, Tatum, left side of your screen, serving to the Loving Lady Falcons on the right side of your picture. Into the middle, good shot from the Falcons. There's the set. And a good effort there up front, again, from the very athletic Maddie Cooksey. Able to get up and thwart the plan that time. So that gives Loving 6, Tatum has 11. Cooksey on the serve. And that'll go Loving's way. shot just didn't quite get over the net for the Tatum Lady Coyotes. Denny Weir. So it's a 4-point game. Tatum is not thrilled. Well, 1-0 they did. There's the set. And the kill shot put up in the air from Loving. And the Falcons are starting to heat up a little bit. And they're getting a little momentum here. That was Faith McDonald on that shot. It's a 3-point game, 11-8. And probably their best player serving, Maddie Cookson. Return from Tatum, goes into the middle. Here's the set. And that's wrong. Good eye from Lady Coyotes to let that sail out of bounds. And Tatum gets a point on that play. It's 12-8 in game 2. Lady Coyotes won the first one, 25-8. That's a good serve. Nice pace, and it's curving and diving. You're trying to dig it out of there, and it went out of bounds. 13-8. Tatum on top. Falcons get it over. There's the set for the Coyotes. And a good shot. Play inbound off number 3 for Tatum. Denny Weir. Good rally here. Cooksey down on her knees digging that one out. And that's a good shot to get that one back over the net. And the Coyotes handle it. So they're able to use their 3 attempts to get it back. Nice dig there. Good set. Nice 5 sets for Tatum and just out. That one I thought might curve toward the end and catch the baseline, but it's long. It's a 13-9 game here in game 2, much more competitive from Loving. I think they had some nerves in game 1. Lady Falcons went down big early and just couldn't come back. And they've been down in this one except for leading 1-0, but they're hanging in there. That's a good play to keep it alive. It's right, even with the net. And the point will go to Tatum. And that should get it up to 15-9. Well, the scoreboard hasn't changed. Still at 14-9. So we'll go with that. So it's going to be 15 now. Second game of the evening. It's the best 3 of 5. So we move it to 15-9 in favor of the Lady Coyotes. On the serve, Cordy Weir. That's a good serve again. Tough to return, low. And bending toward that right sideline if you're Tatum looking across the court. Another serve from Weir. Into the middle. Return from Lowe. Here's a set for Tatum. And the drop shot. The Falcons are there, but unable to dig that one out, and it's called a double hill. 17-9. Lady Coyotes cruising here now, but you need 25. Cordy Weir, the senior, 5'4", has the serve at the moment. And that is a good, strong line drive through. I'm not so sure that wouldn't have sailed out of bounds, but you almost have to return some of those, because if you let that one go and it somehow is a curveball and curves in, you're going to give up the point. And now they take it's 18-9, Tatum. Cooksey with a one-handed shot down low. How did she do that? Set for Tatum. The field is long. 18-10. Good competitive game here in game 2 of the best of 5 set. That will go off Tatum and out of bounds, so it's an 18-11 game. Lady Coyotes leading it. Loving to serve. That's a good serve, deep. Set to the middle. And Cheyenne Coombs will drill that one. She's got the height and the long arms and the power to get that one in. 19-11, home team on top. Good serve to the deep corner on the right side. Loving gets it back. Set to the middle for Tatum, and they get it over the net here. And into the middle, a couple of players going for it for Loving, but unable to get it on the one-handed try. Not for the lack of effort. 23, Samantha Kozart. 9-point advantage for the Lady Coyotes here. And a good jump serve there from Tatum. Into the middle, dug out by the foul. Little one-hander, gets it over the net. Another one. Coyote, very patient. And a good return from Loving that time. Set to the middle. Nice set for Cole. And she doesn't change the pace, and Loving's able to dig it out. It was a nice play by number 11 back there. For Loving, that's Diana Cuerto. But the Coyotes getting ever closer to taking game 2 now, up by 10, 21-11. You're tuned in to New Wellmark's family of stations. This is One Radio Square coverage. Tatum, Lady Coyote Volleyball. HotAmerica.com is the place to get it, or the Tatum Sports YouTube channel. And once again, a big thanks to all you folks taking advantage of the service and listening and watching out there. And a huge thanks to our sponsors who make this broadcast possible in the digital realm of things. And they are EJ's Plumbing LLC, Now Pharmacy, Tatum Clinic, and the Tatum Schools. We'll hear from those fine sponsors, and we'll be back with more of Game 2 in just a moment.
Hey Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes!
Go Coyotes, Eddie and Whitney. And the jump serve from Tatum. They're up 22-11 as we are back to into the middle, but that would be third shot, so that's going to be a point for Loving. 22-13. Coyotes took the first game, now trying to build up 2-love lead in a best of 5 here. Good rally by Loving just to get that one back. Set to the middle by Tatum. Now the drive from Cheyenne drills that one off the Lady Falcons, and again it's going to wind up being another point from the talented Cheyenne Coons. She is a junior, so they'll have her again next year. 23-12, Tatum 2 points away from taking game 2, and that will make it 1 point away. 24-12, Lady Coyotes looking solid tonight. And Loving has played hard. Tatum has put some good shots on them, hard to return shots. Good action at the net there. Now the set and the spike, and a nice dig on the baseline from Loving. Action at the net, moves just too tall, arms too long. And that's the ball here in game 2. So Tatum takes that 2-love lead. And the score in game 2, Tatum Lady Coyotes, 25-12 they win this one. They won the first one 25-8. But the coach for Loving has to be more pleased with the competitiveness of his team in that game, because game 1, really Tatum just kind of ran away with it. And after the road trip and everything, sometimes it takes you a while to get in rhythm, and I think that was a problem that Lovington had. But Tatum plays well. They don't make too many mistakes. So they take the opener 25-8, and game 2, 25-12 over the visiting Loving Lady Falcons. And so with a timeout on the floor, just want to say thanks, and also, a shout out to all the coaches, players, and all our people at the schools, as well as our frontline workers, because, man, people have just wanted to get back to doing what they do for so long, and the schools have managed to, bend and turn learn and do whatever they've had to do the hybrid learning and try to have some kind of a school year. And, hey, it's not easy to get prepared for a season when you barely find out, a couple weeks ago or so, that you're going to have one. And then there's not much of what would be a regular school year left. So a lot of sports to get in between now and the early part of summer. We're going to cover as many games as we possibly can. The Walmart Broadcasting, our family of stations at One Radio Square. And we, too, you kind of feel like you're out of your routine. We're so used to football season, basketball season, and the way they line up, and the way you do your road trips, and the way you do games on the radio. Well, all that was out the window. So I also have to take my tip of the hat to TJ Miracle, who's done a great job organizing the digital thing. He's learned to be a TV guy as well as a radio guy. And it's really it's fun to do it this way. And in the digital realm, things are compact, but you do have quite a setup. I have a board and a tablet and a phone, and you can do it yourself. And that reminds me, too, our backups who are great. Occasionally it's Ron Gunter, and then you got Evie and Tiffany when we're doing games on the radio. They're unsung heroes, too, working behind the scenes, counting us in and out of timeouts, playing our commercials back at One Radio Square. And then with this digital thing, you can kind of be a one-man band. But you do miss the conversations that you have with the backup back at the studio, because we're all friends and co-workers. And, you chat with them about a great play that was just made, or they'll come on and say 30 seconds, and man, what a game. And, just have that conversation while you're in breaks that we kind of miss. So, Evie, Tiffany, that Tiff is on the morning show now on Kicks 103 with TJ and Dawn. She's a good young person, and Evie is as well. So we head to game 3. Tatum up 2-love in this match. Loving Lady Falcons. Trying to extend it now and avoid the sweep, and we're underway here. Thank EJ's Plumbing LLC, now it's Pharmacy, Tatum Clinic, and the Tatum Schools, everybody. Fine sponsors of our telecast and broadcast tonight. Streaming, I should say. Now we'll get away from the Falcons, and the point goes to Tatum, and they got the early lead again. 2-love here. Goes deep to Cooksey. She gets it into the middle, and there is a drive, and that's very close, but it's wide, just wide. Okay, here we are, 4-0, game 3. Tatum up 2-0. Loving gets a point there, and it's 4-1. And the serve from the Falcons. Four-2 Tatum. Serve comes from Loving. Into the middle they go. And that one will sail just long from the Lady Coyotes. So they've tightened it up a little. It's 4-3. Tatum has not trailed here in game 3. we shall see if that's better. Okay, they tell me they're getting really loud audio on me back there, even though I get good levels here. I hope you guys can make out what I'm saying. 7-4. Thanks to Aaron Forster for the heads up on the text. I would have thought it would be muffled because I do have to wear a mask in here. But we shall see if that is any better. 7-4 is the score right now, and diving for it is number 5 for the Lady Falcons. Unable to dig that one out. So it's an 8-4 ball game here. Faith McDonald with a nice try for Loving. But Tatum leading it, and a nice drop shot from Slover right there, folks. Once again, she's able to put that one right where she wants it, and it's 9-4. And a good shot from Coombs right there. So that's going to make it a 10-4 game here at the moment. Serve will go deep for the Coyotes. Loving gets it to the net, pushes it over. It caught the tape, and it drops to the floor. So that's a point for the Falcons. (10-5) here in game 3. Loving on the serve. They get it in the middle. Good set to the net. Slover is there, but not able to get a clean shot to the floor, but they do point Tatum's way on the outcome of that rally, and now it's an 11-5 game. Into the middle, and a little bit of who's going to get it going on there between number 21 and 31 for Loving. 21, Katie Montoya, of course. 31, Maddie Cooksey. 12-5 now, Tatum up 7, trying to get the 3-game sweep. Good return from the Lady Falcons and a good kill by Coombs. They're able to dig that one out too. Good shot, deep toward that left corner, but Tatum able to rally, and now bodies on the floor again. As Coombs and Slover get tangled up. And that's just great effort. They're both making a great effort there. 12-6 now is the score. Loving to serve here. Coyotes to the middle, and Slover with the kill, and that will go off the Falcons, and you can play it. And that one came very near to hitting my camera on my phone, but missed it. And you can play it off the ceiling, I found out the other night in Eunice. If it's playable, you can play it. 13-6 game. Tatum leading. They have only trailed once tonight, 1-0 in game 2 to the Falcons. And that will go Loving's way. And again, good effort by Coombs. She's not afraid to dive to the floor, and she does again there. Even though the point went the other way. 13-7, Tatum, game 3 here. Falcons try to rally. 2 players look like they hit that. Now it goes deep to Maddie Cooksey. She's going to get it over the net with a huge lob. Set, and the kill shot dug out by the Lady Falcons. Good work from 23 right there. And a good rally going on here right now. Five-point game, 13-8. And Loving will continue to have the serve. Maddie Cooksey, their team leader and probably their best player. And that's just long.
So Slover will serve here with the Coyotes up by 6 here, 14-8. And trying to close out game 3 and make it an early night. Cooksey unable to guide that where she wanted. It's going to sail wide, 15-8. Set to the middle and the kill attempt. And it goes into the net. Number 5 for the Lady Falcons, not able to get that one to cooperate. And that was Faith McDonald. It's now 16-8. Coyotes will make it 17. On the, and I like to call it a change-up. On the change-up serve there from Slover. 17-8. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Lady Coyotes will talk about it. Loving Lady Falcons will see what they can do to rally the troops here. If they don't, Tatum's going to shut them out in a 3-game sweep. You're listening to Tatum Coyote Sports, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel through the courtesy of our fine sponsors and your friends here, One Radio Square and on New Walmart Broadcasting family of stations. I want to thank our sponsors, each and every one of them. EJ's Plumbing, LLC, Now Pharmacy, Tatum Clinic, and the Tatum Schools making all this possible tonight. We thank them and we thank you guys for listening.
Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Leamington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Okay, thanks to all of our sponsors, and action continues. 18-9 now the score. And that point will go Loving's way, so that makes it 18-10. Alan Scott, Mike Side here, bringing you the action and enjoying doing it. Hope you are enjoying the broadcast wherever you are tonight. Telecast as well. Video, of course, through digital media and the radio play-by-play thing. And again, I can't stress enough that our service is free. There are a lot of schools who are charging people as much as $50 a game. You have to subscribe to catch your favorite high school team. We're bringing it to you free through the courtesy of our great sponsors. 18-10 the score. Tatum with the lead and a 2-0 lead in the match. Good shot deep. O'Reilly, Maddie Cooksey able to get it. Nice dig from the Coyotes on a diving effort there into the middle to keep it alive. Now Cooksey keeps it alive, and that's going to sail out wide left from the Falcons, and great effort taking that dive to the floor from the Tatum Lady Coyotes. Cordy Weir, I believe that was. Tatum 6 points away from taking this game and the match, and there's a winner on the serve. Good serve. Too much heat on that, and right into the middle it went. Samantha Cozart was the victim on that play. She made a great effort, but not able to return it, and it's 20-10 Coyotes. That's a good kill shot from Loving, and an even better return from Tatum. Cooksey with the underhand dig. They get it to net. And going up to block that thing is at number 11 for Tatum. And that is Kylie West. And the point will go the Coyotes' way. Trying to get that one on the return was Faith McDonald for Loving. 22-10. Tatum 3 points away from closing this match out. And that point will go to the Coyotes. Now 2 points away from making it an early night when you consider it could go 5, everybody. So we have a timeout on the floor here while Loving talks about it. And it's, it's fight or flight time for them. They have to rally now or it's going to be done. We also have some other games going on tonight through HobbsAmerica.com and your school's YouTube channel. Lovington Lady Wildcats are down in Eunice tonight, I believe, taking on the Lady Cards, who beat Tatum the other night and go into that one with a 1-0 record. Lovington lost to Clovis, so they were 0-1 heading into that matchup tonight. 23-10, Lady Coyotes here in Game 3, and they have won the first 2. And they really ran away with Game 1. It was a 25-8 game. Loving more competitive Game 2, 25-12, and now here headed toward a similar score to that in Game 3. And Cheyenne Coombs with the set to the middle, and now they get it across the net. And that's a good return from number 11 for Loving, Diana Cueto. Good action at the net, able to get up with both hands. And they call it, are they going to call a double hit on that? They do. It's been a rough night for Samantha Kozart. She got up. She had the hands there. She's in the right spot. And it looked like she made a nice play, but the point goes to Tatum. Now 1 point away from shutting this thing out. Lady Coyotes going for the 3-game sweep, and they don't have it yet. A valiant effort from the Falcons there. And now they do, and that will end it, folks. 25-10 here in Game 3. And that will be the match. And, you know, you can't do the handshaking thing, so they get a wave from the Loving Lady Falcons to show sportsmanship. And, you know, it's too bad that both teams can't win. Loving plays hard once again. They never stop trying, but they wind up on the losing end of a 3-game sweep tonight. And in Game 3, 25-10 for Tatum. So there were 2 points difference in the scoring for Loving in each game. You got to have 25 to win, so Tatum had 25 in all 3 games. Game 1, it was 25-8. Game 2, 25-12. And in Game 3, 25-10. Bit of a road trip for the Loving Lady Falcons, and we wish them safe travels in getting home. And we are not sure yet how many road games we can do, if we can do road games. There are certain conflicts with ProView for the NMA, and then there are other conflicts with the COVID-19 restrictions. I love that. I just got a thank you from one of the Tatum faculty staff. And well, I tell you, folks, it really is nice to know that people appreciate what we do, because there's across the state a whole bunch of guys who, for the love of sports and for the community, and, you know, sometimes it's your job, part of your job, like it is mine, you know, go through sleet, wind, hail, and dark of night to put games on. And part of being a broadcaster, or in this case, streaming service on the internet for you, is public necessity and convenience. And that's what we do. And we're proud to do it. Broadcasters are always there. And we like being there. And it wouldn't make any difference if you weren't listening, and tonight watching. So we appreciate our audience, our sponsors. And, of course, I always think of my colleagues and, you know, the hard work that everybody does back at One Radio Square. Congrats to the Lady Coyotes. They even up their season record at 1-1 after dropping a hard-fought 5-gamer the other night to the Lady Cardinals of Eunice. They come back tonight and are able to handle Loving at home in a 3-game sweep. And I'm going to give you the scores again one more time here. 25-8 Game 1, 25-12 in Game 2, and the Game 3 score 25-10. So good work tonight from the Tatum Lady Coyotes. They got to be feeling good now as they even up their record at 1-1. Okay. It'll be a long road trip home for Loving, but again, they're scrappy. Win or lose, they never quit. And I've never seen Tatum Coyote athletes quit either. So let me roll our sponsors one more time with a huge thanks to them. And when you can, of course, when the restrictions allow and what have you, and they're getting a little looser, do business with these folks and tell them thanks for bringing you these games as a service to the community. They care about the community, the kids, academics, and athletics. All of our fine sponsors: Tatum Schools, Tatum Clinic, Now Pharmacy, and EJ's Pumping LLC. Let's hear from them all one more time here on HopsAmerica.com and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyote! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
All right, great sponsors, and we do appreciate them very much. Thanks to you guys for watching and listening to this game wherever you may be, over your devices, over one of our station apps, or your tablet or home computer, or maybe on your phone. We do appreciate it, and it's been a good one. Tatum gets the sweep, winning all three games by roughly the same margin, 25-8, 25-12, 25-10. Okay, we'll continue to cover the Lady Coyotes, and when we move on down the road and get into other sports, football, basketball, and such, we're going to try to cover as many games as we can. One Radio Square, HopsAmerica.com, and on your respective schools' sports YouTube channel. Tonight was the Tatum Coyote Sports YouTube channel. Congrats to the Lady Coyotes and Coach West as they win it tonight in a 3-game sweep. Hopefully they will be able to do that in the next one, and we look forward to being there and bringing it to you. For our regional manager, Aaron Forster, and our entire staff at One Radio Square, New Walmart Broadcasting, this is Alan Scott saying thanks so much for listening, everybody, and have a great evening. We'll see you at the next ball game. Bye-bye.